So guys, this is Mando from Sky Blue Carpet Cleaning. We got a emergency phone call yesterday, and unfortunately we couldn't come out the same day for a repeat customer, a loyal customer. So we've been here in this place for quite a few times. The owner spilled some coffee in the carpet, as you can tell. She has used water and soap in order to rid of those coffee stains, but it didn't work. When you use any soap, it's gonna leave residue in your carpet, which eventually is gonna attract more dirt and grime, and it's gonna create the stains bigger and worse in the next following days. Or you need to rinse out the carpet in order to clean and pick up all the residue that you just put on in your carpet. So right now, before I bring all my hoses in for these two spots, I'm gonna proceed using some products in order to see if I can rid of them. If it doesn't work that way, then I have to bring the hoses in. So I just apply the product, as you can tell here. Just apply the product, and I'm gonna give it some a few minutes in order to let it work and see how it's gonna turn out. So I'm gonna wait, and if the stain change color, that's a good sign, because that means that the chemistry is working. But we have to give them some time. Okay, so it's been like 5 minutes since we applied the product, and as you can tell, the stain has changed, so that's a good thing. Here's a few more. There's a tiny one over there. So like I said, it's been about 5 minutes. So anything from 5 to 10 minutes dwell time works. So now we're gonna proceed to clean it. Alright guys, so pretty much have finished, and as you can tell, turned out pretty good. My only concern is a little bit with the soap that is already in the carpet previous to our treatment, but so far so good. And so right now you might probably see it, but keep in mind that the product is still working on it. So the product is gonna take to dry probably in about an hour. It's not soaking wet, it's just barely moisture, but the product is still working on it. So eventually it's gonna get lighter and much better. Alright guys, So I just wanna to show you how to proceed to clean small spills of wine, coffee, or any organic stains or synthetic stains like juices and things like that. So that was the procedure. Sometimes doesn't work, so it needs to be rinsed out. Bring all the hoses in, and no matter what, all right. But I'm gonna ask the owner if she's okay with this. We are fine. If she's not happy, we need to bring all those hoses in and make it happen. So everything is good, Betty. Keep in mind that the product is still working on it.
Okay.
So eventually it's gonna get much lighter, and
Okay.
you barely gonna see it.
Yeah.
My only concern is with the soap that you put on the fibers. That's my only concern. But I'm assuming it's gonna be good.
Cool.
So I'm sorry if I couldn't come out yesterday.
Oh,
I was
that's
busy.
fine. I didn't expect you to run right out here. I just, when you had time.
Right. Yeah, but usually this type of spells, when we have time, we have to come out right away
Yeah.
before they get dry on the carpets.
Yeah.
In this case, the coffee penetrates the fibers.
Yeah.
But it's good. Everything is fine. So, like I said, if for some reason later today or by tomorrow, you tell it, oh, it's not what I was looking for, just give me a call, and
Okay.
and I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back to
Will do.
fix it.
We just really appreciate you
Oh.
coming in. Fix it.
All right, guys. We are finished. We cleaned this coffee spill on the carpet, and everything turned out pretty good. Keep in mind that the owner used soap and water in order to clean it herself. Most of the time, it's not gonna work because you're putting a soap in your carpet, in the fibers. You're pretty much creating a bigger and darker spot in the next following days. So I don't recommend people use home remedies like soap and water or vinegar, things like that. It's okay. I mean, if it works for you, but just try to clean it up as much as possible right away when you spill coffee, wine, or any juices. Just try to clean it up, absorb as much source possible, because I understand that a professional is going to charge you for not for the size of the job, but for the service. So it's not going to be, it's going to be a minimum charge. That's what we run for. But if you don't want to do that, just once again absorb the source as much as possible and use your little extractor machine and suck it up, rinse it out, and let it dry. Just make sure do extra dry passes, and that way you're not gonna leave your carpet or your fibers soaking wet. And so just dry it as much as possible and you're gonna be fine. All right guys, if not, just call the professionals, the one that you trust. Okay, all right guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one. Later.